enhanced some of the showers and storms that are pushing through Franklin County. So this is south of Winchester. The tornado warning is right here in the corner that you can see. And again, where the rotation is located with this storm, it is now moving out of Tennessee and more into Alabama. So again, going back over to our velocity scan, showing that I would say where we were likely seeing rotation just a bit earlier, it is now passing out of the viewing area. So I'm going to move this back just a few scans just to see what they were looking at again, just on that other side of the state line here. So north of Anderson was really what we were watching for potential tornadoes. So it was just to the west of Sherwood Road in Franklin County. This was at 3:49, so just under 10 minutes ago, just about 6 minutes ago. And the latest scan that has come in has now pushed most of that rotation well south of Tennessee. So waiting to see from Huntsville if they're going to continue this warning or cut out Franklin County. It'll be more of an Alabama tornado that is continuing for us here. I'm looking at some of the chat here, and they're saying same thing, that the radar signature was indicating a possible debris signature spotted in southeast Franklin County. Brett is alongside me here. Have you seen anything on debris?
You know what, Katie, let me check the debris real quick. I was looking at the shear rate, the rotation detector that you were just looking at, and I took it back 15 minutes to see what it was looking like down there in Franklin County, and it did look like there was at least a little bit of rotation there.
Yeah, possibly brief.
Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. But I totally agree with you, Katie. It looks like any area of rotation now has crossed over the Tennessee state line down into Alabama. But we'll go ahead and look over at this correlation coefficient. This is going to be our debris tracker. I'm just looking at it right now. This is not what you're seeing on the screen, but I'm going to just look at this by myself real quick and drag this out from the past 15 minutes and see if we're looking at any. Okay, so if you look just south of Sherwood, Katie, if you put the correlation coefficient up, there may be just a little brief signature right there.
Just north of Gaunce,
yep.
North and west of Anderson. This is back looking at 3:52, so about 7 minutes or 3 minutes ago. There is the debris signature. Now remember that debris is going to be delayed from where the current radar is because radar scans have to scan all the way around 360 and then come back around and scan that debris. Then it's got to load into the radar and send out. So again, there's usually a couple-minute delay in any debris that is possible, but there it is. So there might have been a brief touchdown in Franklin County with a brief tornado. Thanks to, I would say, enhanced convection and coverage of storms along a boundary that is pushing through. So there is a front that is working its way across Tennessee this afternoon, and that may have just given it the extra oomph that it needed in order to produce a tornado, which again, very, very low chance, if not no, really, we're not expecting a chance of tornadoes today. The setup continues to not be a tornado setup. In Tennessee, we get these kinds of things. Sometimes they are surprise spin-ups, and this one looks to be have already, I would say, lifted. It's not looking quite as impressive as it did. So this was likely a real brief spin-up that happened. Those are hard to warn on, and we usually don't get a lot of advanced warning on those types of setups. But sometimes they can happen. I think, too, what helped this case, you can see that big donut hole there. That is the radar, high-top radar in Huntsville, or outside of Huntsville in Alabama. With it being as close as it is to the radar, that likely helped National Weather Service out of Huntsville pick up on this as well. So sometimes these go undetected and are completely missed over. But thanks to radar technology and the fact, too, the proximity of how close we are to the radar, probably helped quite a bit in picking up that brief spin up. So that is what we've got right now. The tornado warning is set to expire at 4:30, but I would say that the threat for tornado has now passed Tennessee and is now in Alabama. So that is good news. So the tornado warning does continue. But the threat has passed. Now we are looking at heavy rain. We look at other areas. We've got the severe thunderstorm warning that was just extended more into Alabama. But showers and storms continue through much of the southern portion of Franklin County. and into Lincoln and parts of Moore County as well. Lots of lightning. This is easily the biggest cell of the day. The other ones, again, non-severe, and do not expect a lot of severe development out of this. We'll continue to watch these storms, but these, I have no worry about these right now near Homewall to Lawrenceburg, Pulaski. This one in Lewisburg, coming into Lewisburg, has the best potential for even a gust of wind, but you can see here our rotation detector not even picking up any sign of rotation here. So this would likely be heavy rain and perhaps maybe a light gust of wind. But most of these, again, are going to be non-severe as we head through the afternoon hours. We just kind of had a little bit of extra oomph going on with the front as it continues to work its way more into Alabama. And sometimes these brief spin-ups can happen. So the tornado warning, again, more for Alabama as opposed to Tennessee at this point, pushing more into Jackson County, Alabama, along with much of that severe storm that's rolling through the southern portion of Franklin County and more into Alabama as well. So,
and Katie, I'm assuming they're probably going to let this tornado warning go. They just typed up in the National Weather Service chat in Huntsville that the latest few scans have shown the rotation that prompted the tornado warning that they issued. That's now broadened out. So I'm really not seeing anything right here on the any concerning signs of rotation on the radar. Yeah, so that, like you said, I bet they'll replace that here pretty soon. So with that, I think it will be safe to go ahead and send it back to local programming here. Again, we did have a brief, what looked to be a brief touchdown tornado in extreme southern Franklin County just before moving into Alabama. Severe thunderstorm warnings continue, though, for much of Franklin County and will then move more into Alabama as well. We'll keep an eye on this and we'll cut in as needed, but for now, we'll send it back to local programming.